Okay, what I'm about to say is brief. Many years ago, when I was younger, church to me seemed like it was more holy, and that's because these days now it's gotten worse. And I'm sure, like even back then, they had people who was living a double standard life as well as now. But the time is worse. God never changes; it's us. So I was reminiscing, and I was thinking, wow, the churches, it it used to be back in the day, missionary Baptist church. I mean, this is what in my city what we were taught. Like they didn't understand about holiness and other Baptist churches, and so we turned it to Pentecostal. And now it seems like the Pentecostal churches is it seems like it's getting worse than the Baptist, and the Baptist now is into holiness. But you know what, I know it's just a title. God doesn't look at like the name of your church because it's Missionary Baptist Church or Baptist Church or whatever. Doesn't mean, God is coming for a church, the person, the body, the temple. So it's not about the name. Okay, I found that out as I was getting older. But anyway, I started thinking, what did the Church of God in Christ do? And look, I can say this because I was raised in the Church of God in Christ. Everywhere, it's not the same. It was so exciting for me to go to district meetings and state meetings. That's when a state has a gathering, and everybody in that state, like to say the state of Michigan or the state of Indiana, all of the cities in Indiana meet in one place. And it was always a joyous, and I couldn't wait until the next year. And I said, wow, I wish this would keep going. But now it's just a lot of corruptness. And I kept thinking, what happened? And I'm going to tell you, when I was in the military, we wasn't allowed to watch television, so I didn't know what was going on with television news. I got home, and I turned on a television, and they were talking. I came home on leave, and they were talking about all the churches in the world, like the churches, denominations was going to meet the Pope. And this is no gossip. This is what happened. It was national, and I was seeing all these churches, Latter Day Saints, giving their allegiance to their denominations to the Pope. Like, we're gonna work as one. Like, and then I saw other I heard in Missionary Baptist Church, and it was naming all these churches, denominations. And I was like, not the Church of God in Christ. They know. And all of a sudden, like in 5 minutes, I heard Church of God in Christ, and I'm like. And so what they did is they get on the stage, and they had made an agreement to combine, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what, I was just watching briefly, and I had to get back. And it was just saying that they had turned over their denomination to agree with a one church. And so as the years went by, I was thinking one world government. So when they start doing that, things start to begin to happen. Now I may be wrong. I'm just saying that's when the change. Things through the years start happening when churches start doing that. And well, I don't know about a whole lot of other churches, but I know about the church I was raised in, and it is so different. It's just so different. A lot of things are allowed in the church. And the people in Church of God in Christ, what's right, what's true, because now it's like, when I was coming up, and I'm not saying that they were correct, but they were like, you're not allowed to wear red dresses, you're not allowed to go to the movies, blah blah blah. And we know the traditions of, but now it's like, I'm just saying the difference. Now it's like you can almost wear anything. I mean, come as you are. Yeah, you're supposed to come as you are in your heart, and then God will change you. But if you continue to well, let me leave that one alone. All I'm saying is, if I missed something, I didn't get to watch from the beginning to the end, but I just came into the part, and I was listening to a lot of churches, and then when I heard the Church of God in Christ. So fill me in if I'm missing something, if I misinterpret it. But I'm just saying, since that time, things started happening, and people, we have to get to God. See, the answer is God. The only way that we can live right and live righteous in the way God wants us to is the way we got to turn to the Bible and get out of tradition. Now the attire went from suits, maybe the bow tie, and then the suits with the tie, and now Roman Catholic attire.